How's it going, guys? James here from Butler Farms, in a place that you don't normally see me much. I'm up at the house today getting a little work done. I plant a lot of things around here, and landscaping has kind of taken a back burner around here for a long time. Ever since we built here, the plans have been in place. I actually hired someone to kind of design a landscape plan here, and it's been sitting on hold for a couple of years. I can plant food crops, I can plant gardens, I can plant those kind of things, but when it comes to landscaping, I don't really have an idea. It's just not something that has really interested me in the past. So I got somebody that's kind of their thing. That's kind of what they do for a living. And I'd rather be in the garden. I'd rather be messing with my blueberry bushes or something like that. But this is Mama's work. She's been waiting on this a long time, and we got a long way to go. The plan calls obviously for the shrubbery and stuff to go all the way around the house, but we're going to do it in bits and pieces as we can, and got a big chunk of it done this week, and especially finished it up today. I just want to show you real quick what we got going on here. This is the front of our house here, and as you can see, there's not a lot of blooms. There's not a lot going on right now, but there will be. You can see we've got these low windows here in the front of the house, so we didn't want to cover those up. We had those windows specifically for that morning sun to come in to the house, and so we didn't want to cover that up at all. Now everything on around this corner has yet to be done. We wanted to get the front done first. And for those of you that might be interested, got a little dwarf gardenia bush over there. It's going to be kind of a pinkish color. And then we've got some azaleas here. This is the part of the world, I know some of you that may be watching in other areas, azaleas aren't really a thing for you, but here in the deep south they really are, and especially where we live, they love this acidic soil up here where we are. And they're going to be kind of a dark pinkish color that's going to go real well with our white house that we have here. These down here are daylilies. I had one that I planted right here that did not make it, so I'm going to have to replace it. But these daylilies are going to be this bright, deep yellow color, which is going to kind of set off against the house, set off against this dark mulch, and then set off. That's light pink on that gardenia, and kind of a real dark pink, not red, but kind of a dark pink on the azalea bushes. So then we've got these soft touch hollies. They will spread, they'll get bigger as they go along. They're young right now, and you can see our daylilies down here also. Again, that yellow against that backdrop of green and red and pink. And then we've got, I think this is called phlox in here. Again, if it's not something edible, I do not know a lot about it. You can see that we've got these soft touch hollies down through here, and so that's going to stay green. They're going to spread a little bit, and then this phlox will spread out and spread toward the stone. So still got some work to do. We had to fix some drainage issues there coming out of that downspout, just so that it didn't wash everything away, but I think I've got that figured out and settled. And so this all should fill in with this phlox. It should be pretty much a ground cover all around these green soft touch hollies down through here. So it's going to look real good up against this white house that's just been kind of sitting here kind of plain. You don't really notice it when you're up here in the yard, but if you get out toward the street, you notice how plain it is. And as you know, this is an old home site that we built on my wife's great grandfather's house, set right there. And so when that house was taken down, a lot of the flowering plants around were left. Now, with the storms that we have these gardenia bushes down here. This one is having to come completely down because those trees, when they fell, those that you saw in earlier videos, they absolutely crushed that one, and it's not even leafing out this spring. There's another gardenia bush there that's different from the ones that we have up here. These that we have up here are never going to get that big. They're dwarf varieties. But that one is probably toward the end of its life as well. So I don't know. I'm going to let it go this spring. That one's coming down tomorrow. I don't know if it'll come back from the roots or not. I'm really not that concerned about it. I've always wanted to kind of take those out, and those holly bushes too. So if it doesn't make it, I've got a hazelnut tree that is going to go right there. I already know which one I want, and that it will that's where it's going to go. But I'm going to give the gardenia bush one more chance, and you can see the flowers that were left on this old home place, if it'll ever clear up. And so these are also flowering bushes down here. I've had to do a lot of work to them over the years to be able to get them back to flowering. There was a lot of dead wood in them, a lot of overgrowth, a lot of stuff that shouldn't have been in them. And so I was able to get that out, and so they do bloom. They just haven't set yet, so they're coming. And then, of course, you can still see we've got storm damage everywhere, and this is still left over from last August. All these limbs hanging everywhere, and stumps everywhere that I'm still working on. But again, I know that this is not what you're used to seeing on this channel. This is kind of a honeydew list. Like I said, I've been telling her for a long time that I would get these put in and kind of make this house look a little bit better. We've worked a long time and waited a long time to build and to have, you know, what we have. And so this is my honeydew list today. And I'll get back to the gardening and getting prepared for the gardening season tomorrow. That's my goal, is to get back on the list that I have made for myself while I'm off. But kind of proud of it. Like I said, I'm not a landscaper. I'm a gardener. I generally don't plant anything that doesn't produce something that can be eaten or used here on the homestead. But this will, you know, one good thing about this is that it does benefit the homestead. Not only does it look nice, and yes, I'm tired of carrying these blocks. There's a bunch of those that I've put in today. But not only does it look nice, but the good thing about it is all these plants here, from the daylilies to the azaleas they all support pollinators. So I don't know about the phlox and stuff down through there. Like I said, I am not I'm not an expert in any means on landscaping type plants, but I do know with the azaleas, we have some in the yard that were left over from her great-grandfather's house that when they're in bloom, there are bees and butterflies all over them. So, and when the big gardenia bushes out there bloom, they're covered up as well. So all this that we're going to put around through here that flower, it does have a benefit to the homestead, because anything that I can plant that will draw in pollinators that will help my garden and help you know, fertilize my blueberries, help fertilize my crab apples, my pears, I'm for it. So, you know, it makes the house look nice, and it is going to help overall. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Like I said, kind of an odd video for me, because you know, I don't normally do videos here at the house, but just wanted you to see what I was up to today. Thank you for being with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend. Leave a comment, hit that thumbs up button, guys. All of that counts, all of it matters, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Until next time, God bless. This is James from Butler Farms, and we'll be seeing you.